What happens now then? Do we not get a qualifying lap? Are we starting last? Am I starting last in race 1?
Session is now over.
I'm last! Good morning to you all, it's Thursday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 7? Yes, 7 of our ASSETTO CORSA COMPETIZIONE career mode here on the Rockstar Pool 69 channel. And we're off to Hungary. Traditionally, it's a bad circuit for F1, but we'll see how it goes for these sprint cars for sprint race weekend. If you like the content you see, don't forget to consider hitting that like button. Also, that subscribe button as well. We're trying to get to 1,500 before the end of the year. Would be very much appreciated if you consider doing that and liking the video. So, without further ado, I'll go take some practice. I'll see you for qualifying.
Go, go, go.
Okay. Round 1, it's myself in the car first. Let's see how this Aston Martin handles around the Hungaroring. Got the awful feeling it might not handle particularly well, but that's why we do the qualifying. Actually, I've just thought I need to check dovetail, so there's been any movement on my posts from the other day. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Okay, time to start our fast lap here, coming around the final corner. Only really one overtaking zone at this circuit, and that's this big long straight that we're on right now. It ends in a very nice first gear braking zone. Well, certainly for the F1 it's probably not first gear. Oh, the GTs can get second gear out of it, so that's interesting. I didn't think the GTs could get second gear. I thought it would just be the first gear that it would offer. Into turn 2. Well, we say turn 2. There is a little kink, but we don't acknowledge the kink. Then turn 3 is a nothing corner, but in GT cars, my god, that corner is actually a nightmare. Now turn 4. In an F1 car, this is arrive, drive, and throw it in, but you have to really brake and almost let the car roll through turn 4. And then do the same with turn 5 as we go over that little crest there. Now turn 6 and 7. Do not get on that curb on the outside of 7 because it will throw the car around no end. Turn 8. And then in a GT car, this section actually does feel quite nice. And I mean that, it does feel very nice indeed. Through 10, now coming to turn 11, there is a track limits area here, and I think we're just about to find it as well. That's useful. So, we're not going to be able to finish that lap. Alright, settle down, we'll get another lap going. We'll get another lap going, and we'll see what happens when we come through. Well, while we do that, can I bring up dovetail? I think I can bring up dovetail. Yeah, we can bring up dovetail. Let's see what. Oh, we got 2 messages, and there we go. One of them is one of the devs. So that's awesome. We can get onto that in a second. Right, into turn 1. We'll have another go. That lap would have been good enough for pole position if we didn't mess it up. Oh, you're kidding? We've been validated. What happens now then? Do we not get a qualifying lap? Are we starting last? Am I starting last in race 1?
Session is now over.
I'm last. Wow. Okay. Yeah, didn't expect that. All right, time for Jackie to have a go. See what she does. I'll have to find that out between recordings. Yeah, I'll have to do that between recordings. I'll get back to you, Alex. It's fine. He's just... Ooh! hang about? I didn't notice. I didn't know that. Square and circle. Give me looks left and right. Ah, yeah. I want me some of that. Right. We're on Jackie's flying lap here. Well, first flying lap. She's going to do the same thing I did. Jesus Christ! Turn 11 is an absolute nightmare for track limits. Absolute nightmare. She has got to go all out. We cannot start last in both races. We just cannot afford to start last in both races. Oh, I thought that was going to be a track limits violation then, but it might actually help her out, get a nice little slingshot down the main straight. It might. It might not. It also might be a bit of a pain in the arse. Does anyone notice that? A lot of British people don't say ass, they say arse. Why? Is it just because we're British? I mean, you don't say... We have a saying for a hoodlum in our country. He goes around, you know, people in England who watch this will know what I'm on about. He goes around, they have the hoods on, they have the pants around their ankles. We refer to them as Billy Badasses. Why don't we call it Billy Badass? It doesn't sound right, does it? We use the I think A double crooked letter, ASS, is the American pronunciation, but ARSE is the British pronunciation. Does anyone else use... I want to hear from not just Americans, I want to hear from everyone else who watches, who's gone up to this point and watched it. Do you use the British pronunciation or do you use the American pronunciation of that? Or do you just say butt? Billy Bad Butts doesn't sound, definitely doesn't sound right, does it? Billy Bad Butt. I think because I play Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League with Zero and one of his friends, Jost. And they use arse as well for Australia. So I wonder if it's just an American thing to mispronounce it the wrong way. Anyway, back to qualifying. Jackie's put it on pole. Thank you. We got a clean lap in. She's ahead of Caldarelli and Eric Compa. So at least we're going to start one race on pole position. I wonder how the first race, though, is going to go for us. Okay, it is time for the first race. We find ourselves in the rather unusual position of starting last. But the good news is, being back here, we can get all our tyre strategy out of the way, do all our stuff, and then we can concentrate on the race. Can't we? Yes, we can. That's what we're going to do. I'm looking to get some dive bombs going down into the first corner here. Oh, don't get too close. Don't get too close to that Ferrari. You can get close to that Ferrari. Oh, give him the old boot there for his troubles there as we head down to turn one. We've already lost that car that was in front of us. And how about a nice, big, clean dive bomb into turn one? Somebody's squeezing us all over the apex here. He can get squeezed out himself there. Gave us a collision penalty with car number 2. Both teams have had a penalty put against them, but that was a hell of a start. What you up to? What are we up to now? I don't even know what we're up to. Still says we're P16. I know for a fact we're not P16. Are we P6 maybe? Oh, let's see. Are we P6? P6? The power of the brakes. That is all that needs to be said. How about up the inside of turn 5? You don't normally see a move up the inside of turn 5 unless your name's F1 Manager 23. Tune in tomorrow for the Miami Grand Prix. And how about one up the inside of turns... Oh, I thought we were going to go for it on the Audi then. I thought, well, we can go for the grass. How's that sound? The grass... oh, my... oh, my God. It is sliding all over the place. And that Audi, oh wow, it's really sliding. We need to get this car back under control and get it back under control very quickly. That could cost us some points there as we go to the outside of turn 12. We've had, I think, 4 track violations in that one lap alone. The stewards are going to have a field day here with ourselves. But that's fine, you have a field day. We'll just carry on driving the way we want to drive, and we'll go from there. See how it pans out later in the race for us when we're up at the front of the field, shall we? Okay, 2.5 minutes have gone past. We're still in P7. As we... Oh, wow, we got a hell of a run through turn 4 over the clunk of the curve. Get up the inside of Riberas. That is going to be for P6. Can we get Leonard for P5 as well? You bet your sweet rear end we... That was a good move. That was a very good move. And that is also sliding the car very nicely as well. So we're up to P5 now. Okay. 6 minutes are about to pass as we... Oh, he's gone for the late one! He's gone for the late one on Gasho. I think that's Gasho. He's still there on the outside. Now he's not. We're clear. Fantastic. What a move into turn 1 that was. That was late. We saw the door open and we just took our car and shoved it right in there. Okay. 7 minutes about to pass now, so we're literally later on the lap. We're up to the back of one of the Lamborghinis here. Wow, really slow. We're going to try the outside of turn 11. Wow, inside of turn 10 for the outside of turn 11. I didn't think that move would work, but we're past... I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. But we've got under 9 minutes to go. It's time for our pit stop here. We're going to get off the driver change. So we're in the lead. But I want to see where we come out. Hit the brakes, and we're in. Perfect. What a first lap. What a first stint, I should say. That is the kind of stint that we really are proud of right there. Okay, into our garage, and that should be perfect right there. Well, not quite perfect. Not quite perfect. They have to move us forward a little bit to sort that out. So we'll get some tyres on this thing. We'll get a driver sorted. And we are good to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down. Start the engine up. Go. Start the engine up. Go. Right, that's the race leader there, I think. So we're coming out P2 behind Caldarelli. And Jackie's just gone in this. Oh, we just came out ahead of... is that Will Stevens? I think that might be Will Stevens we've just come out ahead of. Right, so now she's got to get her head down and she's going to start concentrating. Okay, we are coming up to, I think, start the final lap of the Grand Prix. She has been hustling and hurrying this car for all that it's worth. It's going to be round the final cut. We're going to get him on this next lap, I can guarantee you. We're going to get him on this next lap. Caldarelli cannot hide from...
Excellent job there, P2.
Hey! You've ended the race early! Oh my God! I think there was a bit of afters after the race there. He's ended the race early! Oh, we got controversy here at Hungary. We've got some controversy here at Hungary. The race has been finished early, just as Caldarelli was about to be done for. I am not having that, and I am not accepting that either. That's actually very, very bad form there, game. Very, very bad form. Okay, race 2. Race 2, and here comes Jackie L. Race 2, and here comes Jackie L. Race 2, and here comes Jackie L. It's going to be Jackie and Eric Compa leaders off. Wow, he's getting really close there. He's getting a bit too close for comfort, if you don't mind. Green, we're off and underway here at the second race of the Hungaroring as we fly down to the first corner. See how we get going into turn number 1, and that is looking very neat and very tidy, if you must say so. It doesn't surprise me she's doing very well around this circuit. She, because obviously she's the main racer for F1 20. Well, any F1 Mighty career mode that we do going into what we need to go to. So, and Hungary obviously is on the calendar. Although, how much more longer will Hungary be on the calendar? I don't know, I like Budapest, really. Okay, literally, folks, nothing has happened. Race 2 has passed and nothing's happened. This is the only action that we've had so far. We could have to lap someone. I don't know who that is. I think that's... no. Oh! She got it all crossed up there as when she was coming to lap that. That looks like a Lamborghini. And she get it crossed up again. That was a bit of a tyre twitcher right there. The old squeaky bum time, as Sir Alex Ferguson used to say. I can imagine him on the touch lane. He was managing Manchester United there. It's squeaky bum time, as I would see. It did sound like Fergie there a little bit, didn't it? The legend that will always be Sir Alex Ferguson, probably Man United's greatest manager ever. Probably one of the greatest managers of all time. Let's be brutally honest. And this goes out not just to Man United fans, but also to fans of other teams as well. Would you agree Sir Alex is probably one of the greatest of all time? If not the greatest of all. Well, he's definitely one of. Is he the greatest manager of all time? There's your question. Obviously, some will say Pep Guardiola, some will... But for me, Pep's managed, well, I don't know. Me personally, and that's not just because I'm a Man United fan, I do believe Sir Alex Ferguson is the greatest of all time. And that is just fact, unfortunately. Anyway, back to the race. Well, what race? Because Jackie just went out there and she absolutely annihilated everyone. Now she's handed over to me, and I'm just as rubbish at Hungary. So, say what you need to say and get it done quickly, is what I would say. Suppose it would be a good time to invite you all to the Miami Grand Prix tomorrow for F1 Manager 23. Promises to be a very good race. We won that race with Bottas last year, and that car was worse than the car we've got now. So, I don't know, I reckon we will win. But I think it could be a lot closer than Red Bull want us to make to believe. Anyway, we're at the wheel of the car now. See what happens. And let me tell you what happened, folks. Absolutely nothing. We passed no one. We got up to no one. We've just been out here on our own. We've been out here on our own, doing our own thing. And it's been quiet. We've just been enjoying ourselves, so we'll take you over a lap of Hungaroring here into turn 2. And go through turn 3. That's going to be track limits. That had to be track limits right there, didn't it? No, apparently not track limits. Okay, fair enough. Turn 4. And then turn 4 will lead on to turn number 5. Fastest lap, what, a 52.4. Wow, that's pretty darn quick, actually, a 52.4. Coming up to the chicane now, turn 6 and 7. That's it, clunk. Oh, that is going to be track limits, sure. Yeah, there you go. Had to be track limits, that did. That just had to be through 8, through 9. Turn 10 in a GT car is a lot harder than it actually should be. Turn 11 also a lot harder than a GT car. That's going to be track limits, isn't it? No, that's not going to be track limits. That's fine. Down to turn 12. And yeah, this has been quite the dominant victory, we'll say. Quite the dominant victory, which I wasn't expecting, but we shall take nonetheless. Through the final corner, and as easy as like we're going to win the Hungarian sprint. We got a first and a second out the weekend. That's what I call. That's right there. What we'll call domination. It's just majestic, isn't it? All they could. Well, third doesn't look very happy with himself, but second is definitely applauding that effort. I wonder if he's a Mercedes driver with the Petronas sponsorship over there. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, we got a trophy as well. Lap the field. But we didn't lap the field there, game. Okay, I don't know why the trophy did that, but it just did. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Playlists will appear momentarily. Go check out some more Rockstar Ball 69 content at your viewing pleasure. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, no place to can't be kind to people. We will see you tomorrow for the Miami Grand Prix and F1 Manager 23, and I'll see you next Monday for the braking system performance test at the Nürburgring, the famed Nürburgring in Germany. See you then.